morning. It's 2:50 in the morning. We had to get up early today. We're going to Aswan, leaving this beautiful hotel. We're supposed to be here at 3:15. We're early. Beautiful hotel. On to a new day. Thanks for watching.
Doing a little happy dance.
Picking up our last two girls for the trip. They were delayed because of the London Heathrow Airport fire.
Hey! Where's my Ruby?
Made it to Aswan, loading up on this nice bus to go to our next tour.
Nile River. In about 20 to 30 minutes max, we will be at the dock for Philae Temple, the dock where we're gonna take the boat. A motorboat, very short ride for about 10 minutes to be at the island of Philae, where our temple is located. We will visit the temple on the island. After we are done with our visit, we will take the motorboat for like 2-3 minutes to a smaller island where our restaurant will have lunch with a view of the Nile and the temple. And then after lunch, we will get back to the main dock, get back on the bus, drive for 20 minutes to get to another dock to take a boat to our hotel, because our hotel is also located on an island in the Nile River. It's a boat day today. Then we get to the hotel, we get like 2.5 hours of rest. Then we will get on the boat again from our hotel to go to the Nubian village. So once we get to the dock for the temple, you can leave everything on the bus. Just have your phone. You have water here, you can grab a bottle of water. In our way, at the entryway to the dock of the temple, you will see a lot of vendor stores, okay? In our way out, I will give you free time for those who, if anyone wants to just like wander around. If there is not like a specific shop we are going to or anything, just like multiple vendors selling all sorts of things. Egypt was referred to as Kemet in the ancient Egyptian language, which means the black land. Mainly, the ancient Egyptians only lived right on the sides of the Nile River, in what we call the Nile Valley. Even till today, 95% of the Egyptians lives only on 9% of the land, which is pretty much around the Nile River and some communities by the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. And the majority of the land is desert. So at the time of the ancient Egyptians, all what they knew about in Egypt, the place they lived at, is on the sides of the Nile River.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is where all the kitties live. They don't live in Cairo, they live here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. Look at this nice little patio. The Nile River in person. I did not see one kitty in Cairo. They're all living on this island. We're taking a quick little coffee break and then we're gonna start going through the temple. Wow, incredible.
In Egypt, famously known as Philae Temple. The name Philae was given to the temple after the name of the island that the temple is built on top of, Philae Island. The origin of the word Philae, it's a Greek word, means the beloved one, for a female. A philo for a male and Philae for a female. Who is the beloved one? Goddess Isis. The one goddess that this temple is dedicated for. So Isis, or Isis in the ancient Egyptian language, was the most important goddess in the ancient Egyptian history. She was pretty much the goddess of all the good things for the ancient Egyptians. Love, happiness, magic, healing. She was very important. That's usually in ancient Egypt, when there is a temple that's dedicated to one of those important gods or goddesses, usually the temple would be located in the capital city of Egypt during the time when it was built. For the case of the temple for goddess Isis here, it's located in this specific location. It was not the capital city during that time, which is not common because she is a very important goddess. This temple is very important not to be in the capital city of Egypt. The location that the temple was built at had a very important significance for the ancient Egyptians. Okay, from now on, what I'm gonna say is all according to the ancient Egyptian beliefs. Those are things that even the ancient Egyptians themselves didn't actually see it happening. This is in their beliefs about the gods and goddesses. So, the story of the gods in ancient Egypt starts with the creation. How the ancient Egyptians believed that this world was created. In the beginning, there was nothing but water. Very familiar start. In this water, the first god, the creator, was at the only piece of land in this existence. This god called Atom, according to the ancient Egyptian belief, he was the creator god. Atom started to create the different elements of the universe in form of different gods and goddesses. For example, he created god Geb, god of the earth, and goddess Nut, goddess of sky. Then Geb and Nut created Shu, god of the air, Tifnut, goddess of moisture. Shu and Tifnut created Isis, Osiris, Set, and Nephthys. Isis and Nephthys, two goddesses. Osiris and Set, two gods. They're all siblings. But for the sake of the creation, like they can marry each other for the purpose of the creation. Isis got to be with Osiris, and it's been said that she is more beautiful than her sister Nephthys. Also, Osiris was loved and appreciated by the Egyptians, and they considered him the ruler of the land of the Nile. All those reasons led to a lot of jealousy between Seth and Osiris, the two brothers. Seth was so jealous from his brother because he's loved by everyone. He got chosen by the beautiful one, Isis. So he wanted to get rid of his brother, like kill his brother. He arranged for a big celebration and ceremony for all the gods and goddesses, invited them all, and he said that he had a very special gift, that he will give this gift for whoever would fit perfectly with the gift that he created. This gift was a coffin, very beautiful coffin. It was made specially for the size of his brother Osiris. Different gods started trying it, but no one is fitting perfect in it except for Osiris. Once Osiris laid in the coffin, his brother Seth stabbed him
and killed him, and he cut his body into different pieces, 14 pieces to be specific. Why did he cut the body? Because he don't want him to have a mummification, so he won't have an afterlife. He wants to get rid of him this life and then the other life. So when he cut the body into multiple pieces, why especially 14? Because during that time, Egypt has a 14 main provinces or states or main cities to scatter all the parts of the body all over the country and make it almost impossible to collect the parts of the body of Osiris.
Wow.
He scattered them everywhere in Egypt. Isis, goddess Isis, she was so sad about losing her husband, but she decided to go in a trip all over the country trying to look for the different parts of the body of Osiris. Hopefully she can find all the parts of the body, put them together, using her magical abilities to put the body together, to do a mummification for the body to allow him to have an afterlife. She started her trip and she started to find the pieces of the body of Osiris, piece by piece, till she found 13 pieces. The last piece, which was the took her the most of the time to find, and she had to come all the way to the most southern part of the country, to Aswan, to the specific spot, to the specific location of Philae Island, to finally find the 14th last missing piece, which was very important. The story of the ancient Egyptians said that it was eaten by a catfish. So through her magic ability, she was able to identify this catfish. That's why the representation of a catfish for the ancient Egyptians was one of the images of evilness. One of the images of Seth, the bad guy who killed his brother. He was a representation of evil, and the catfish was an image for that guy because it ate the penis of Osiris. After she found this last missing piece, she was able to put all the body together and to bring Osiris back to life for only one day, one night. It's a very specific mission. Have sex together and carry a baby.
Aww.
All this happened on the island of Philae. She found the last piece. Osiris came back to life. She became pregnant. She even gave birth on the island. That's why the location of the Philae Island was very special for the ancient Egyptians, and they choose it to build the temple for goddess Isis. After she gave birth, for whom? Horus, one of the most famous gods in the ancient Egyptian history. Horus always represented as a man with the head of the falcon. Okay, you will see it when we get closer to the entrance of the temple. I will show him to you. That's his title in the ancient Egyptian language was Horus, the Avenger of Aswan.
So we had a half an hour tour with our guide, Anton, and now he's cut us loose to just explore the grounds on our own. Incredible. So he was telling us this whole temple was moved from another island, the original Philae Island, because the original was going underwater when it was at that other location. So they took this all apart, numbered it all, put it back together. Hibiscus? Thank you.